Hey everyone, Creeper here. So today we're going to be going over a very big classic in the Diary of Wimpy Kid fanfiction community. Diary of Wimpy Kid, Heffley, and the Ballistic Missile. We will be using the remastered version. The original is created by this person, while the remastered version is created by this person. Day 1. Riley and I were making lemonade to cool off after some heavy rounds of Twisted Wizard. Not long after, Dad explained to us that there's a ballistic missile heading towards our town in an hour and we need to evacuate immediately. Riley and I were unsure if this was actually happening. I then received a notification on my phone. Dad was right. We got everything we needed and loaded everything into a car as fast as humanly possible. We saw other cars pull out of their driveways the same time we did. 50 minutes left. Riley decided to tag along with us since his was too slow to run back home. Anyway, we started hitting the road. We found out we didn't have enough seats for Riley, so we taped Manny's legs to the roof of the car. I don't care. It works. Mom thought that giving Manny a gun would eliminate traffic, which is a stupid idea, but she still did it. If we put Manny on the roof of the car with a gun, we will have less traffic to deal with. A few minutes later, we heard a gunshot from the top of the car. Manny shot and killed someone. We didn't know who he had killed, but after Roger heard the gunshot, he started congratulating Manny and told him he's doing a good job. This family, I tell you. Good job, Manny. 38 minutes left. Dad started speeding just to get to some underground bunker in the park away so we could settle there during the nuclear fallout. Manny is on a shooting rampage right now, killing pedestrians left and right just to save a few seconds. Riley's been biting his nails the entire ride. Dad said we could haul all of our stuff into the bunker in about 10 minutes. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get the tape off of Manny's shoes in time. I hope Dad brought a spare drummies. I didn't even have lunch today. I managed to pack my Xbox, but I forgot Formula 1 racing at home. Riley's gonna be pissed. I wish Holly was with us. 32 minutes left. We're getting really close to the bunker. Dad said we'll have time to spare if we don't get distracted, but then we heard a faint scream and a whack. We checked what happened. Manny flew off the roof, hit the tunnel wall, and died. It was a bloodbath. I wish I had red ink to show you because Manny was pouring blood out of every limb. You have no idea where the gun went though, and that's the only weapon we packed. This is not a good sign. 30 minutes left. After the Manny incident, we kept driving. Not long after, another family trying to escape pointed back, trying to signal something. Turns out there's a car that's driving 120 miles per hour and crashing into every car, and it's still running. We packed into an empty parking spot just in time before that car came in and killed us all. I can't say the same for the other family though. If we were as little as a second behind, we would all be dead. We got insanely lucky on this. If we can survive that, we can definitely survive the missile. 22 minutes left. Remember when we taped Manny to the roof of our car? Turns out other people did that too, because Dad was assassinated from a bullet to the head. After we heard the gunfire, Mom pulled the emergency brake and we all took cover to the best of our extent. Shots were still being fired at our car. Luckily nobody was hurt from bullets. The windows, not really the same story, as Riley got cut deep in his arms and legs. Found a disinfectant and some band-aids in a first aid kit, and that helped him stop crying. About it. We had to dump Dad off the side of the road and Mom had to take the wheel. She immediately went ham on the gas pedal. For a while the ride was pretty fine until we ran out of gas. There were no open gas stations, so we had two choices: run to the bunker on foot with all our supplies or jack someone's car. What did you think we chose? 18 minutes left. There was a family of 3 getting into a car that was right next to us when we ran out of gas. These placed a shotgun on the roof of their car, and thanks to that we easily offed those. Turns out they have a lot more supplies than we did in our car. They even packed drummies. 5 boxes of them, in fact. Scream. There was a slight, and by slight I mean huge, problem with our car raid, though. People, and not long after, they tried to kill us. Not for our new supply haul, oh no, but for killing those 3 idiots? Were they their cousins? Well, I never got an answer to that, as Roderick slammed them in the head with a bat, but they then beat the absolute out of Roderick. I had to escort him back in the car before they could deal more damage to him. He could have died. Holy Roger, the piece of... We were loading the bags into the bunker and locked us out before we could even toss him all the drummies. This mother left us to die. Well, I guess this is it. I'm going to die. The bomb's already gone off. I could feel the heat on my face. I'm not making it out of this. Well, I guess there are worse ways to die. At least I've got my best friend and Mom right next to me. Manny, Dad, I'll see you too soon. Wow, that was very poggers. If you enjoyed this reading of this Diary of Wimpy Kid fanfiction, please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. Anyway, that's it for now. Cooper out.
Socialism is when the government does stuff. And it's more socialism the more stuff it does. And if it does a real lot of stuff, it's communism.